So for those of you who may not know, over the summer, Buzz placed in a drawing feature into the platform for students to be able to utilize and teachers. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you how a student can utilize the draw feature, and then we'll move over to the teacher side and how to create a drawing option for your students. As a student, I'm going to go into my course. Now, a draw feature can be used any place there is a drop box or an essay question within Buzz. So I'm going to go down to my assignment here for my draw feature. So here it is. They want me to practice writing some characters, and my teacher has provided an image of some lined paper that they want me to use. As a student, I'm going to click on the image, and I'm going to drag this image down into my Dropbox. Once the image is there, I'm going to click it again, and you're going to notice that this, because it's highlighted in blue, I have a toolbar here. Going down to the second row, all the way to the right, I have my advanced edit icon. I'm going to click on this to be able to utilize this feature. Students have the ability to change color of their pens, so they can draw in black, they can draw in any color listed here. Let's say I want to do red. They can choose freehand, so when they come in here, they can draw. This does work on tablets, so any tablets, any laptop they may be using that has a utensil that they can use to write, the student will be able to utilize that. They also have the ability over to the left here in the black bar to utilize shapes, and they can also change the color of the shapes. So if I wanted to add a rectangle in here, I would be able to add a rectangle. I can add icons, and they can even add a customized icon. They can type, so if you want them to label certain aspects of a question, they can do this. They're just going to double click and then type their answer. And then they can also crop images. So if they don't want to provide this whole image back to their teacher, they do have the ability to crop it by dragging over the area that they actually utilized and then being able to turn the crop off, and then this is all that's left. Then they can press Save Changes. Once the draw feature is done, since this is in a Dropbox, I can click on Submit All Answers, and my answers are now going to go over to my teacher. So now let's switch over to the teacher side to see how a teacher can utilize the draw feature. So as a teacher, as I enter Buzz, the first thing I know is that one of my students actually just submitted a piece of work to me. So I'm actually going to go into my grading right now. And there's that assignment my student just provided to me. So I'm still going to see the question underneath it, but if I scroll down here, I'm going to see the drop box that was attached. So if I need to make notations or annotations on the work that the student handed in with the draw feature, maybe this is a math equation and I need to correct some of their longhand, I can do the following. I can click on the image that the student submitted. I can drag it over into my feedback box. You're going to notice the same toolbar shows up for you as did for the student. I can now click Advanced Edit. As a teacher, I can choose my color, and I can now make notes to the student about what they've submitted, and I can annotate. When I'm done as a teacher, I can then press Save Changes, and then I can provide this feedback back to my student after I grade. So let's look at how you can create a drawing feature in your course. So I'm going to go back to my courses dashboard as a teacher. I'm going to go locate my course. Now, as I said, you can add a draw feature to anything that has a drop box or an essay box. So you can't add a draw feature to a multiple choice question, a multiple answer question. There has to be a drop box that the student can drag the image into in order to draw. So in this activity, I'm going to actually go to Add Activity. I'm going to choose Assignment right now. and I'm going to create this assignment. Now in content, you can actually put lesson content. So if you have a PowerPoint, if you have a write-up that you need students to read through for the lesson, you can do this. When I'm ready to provide the student the maybe math worksheet or the drawing paper that they need to add to the assignment, I'm going to do the following. I'm going to go up to my image icon and click. I'm going to go find an image on my desktop, and I'm going to add this in. Now you can, as well as a teacher, make annotations already on the drawing you're adding for students if you need to remind them of specific steps, or if you need to provide an example to show them how to fill something out. So you could right now go into advanced edit, do your own drawing to give students a model. But literally once this is done, this image is there for my students to be able to drag into the Dropbox. So now I just need to make sure that I'm attaching a Dropbox to my assignment. So I'm going to go up to my upper left. I'm going to go to Settings. In Settings, under Submission Type, I'm going to select either Notes Only, or you can also select Single Doc, Multiple Doc. As long as there's a Dropbox there, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to press Save. So I've now created a drawing assignment for my student to be able to utilize. If I want to use the draw feature in an assessment, I'm going to go to Add Activity, Create an Assessment. In my assessment, I'm going to go to Questions, and I'm going to go to the plus sign. From my menu of questions I can choose from, I'm going to choose Essay, because Essay again has a little drop box underneath it where the student can type. It's going to provide them a Dropbox they can drag that image into and show their work. So again, same thing I did for the assignment. I can put my lesson content here, my assessment question here. When ready, I can go to image again. I can select some media to place in here. All right, and there it is. And now this is also ready for a student to be able to drag into the box and be able to utilize that draw feature. So we hope you like the draw feature. I know many of you have been looking forward to it for a very long time. We look forward to hearing your feedback about it. Thank you.